It is the mission of VLP to bring renewed strength and self-reliance to all veterans and their family members who have selflessly served our nation by providing essential employment, housing, and other vital supportive services. With over 300,000 veterans residing in southwestern Pennsylvania, this region has one of the highest per capita concentrations of veterans in the United States. The dedicated staff and board of directors of VLP continue to assist not only the unemployed, the underemployed, and homeless veterans of our region, but all veterans, members of the Reserve and National Guard, and their families.
Well, the demand for our services continues to grow. You know, we've had a 30% growth in the demand for our services over the last several years, and we don't see that slowing down, whether it's employment services, housing services, or other vital supportive services that help families readjust and reintegrate into the community. Those housing programs and employment programs are still going to be needed, but there's also going to be a great need to focus on families and to focus on what is happening here in Pittsburgh. We're seeing many more women come through our doors now, and women tend to bring children with them. So a larger number of women, larger number of children, and a larger number of families in general is something that's very unique in the last several years that we've seen at VLP. The vast majority of our service members are from the Guard and Reserve, and when their units come back from war, they go back home, and there is no big infrastructure for them to plug into. And these veterans are facing a very difficult and challenging economy to come back into, finding employment, being able to afford a place to live in a safe neighborhood, and that's how Operation Back Home came about. All of our programs now fit into Operation Back Home, and let me give you a short overview of what comprises Operation Back Home. Operation Back Home is comprised of 4 specific missions, just like in the military. We have a mission connect. That is, we do very aggressive outreach in the community so that we're connecting with soldiers, with sailors, airmen, Marines, and their families in the community. And it's also a connection when we get them to come to VLP or when they just come to VLP, and we do a very thorough intake assessment on each client to determine their needs. So that connection piece is very important. It also requires us to have partnerships, collaborations, and coordinated activity in the community with other service providers so that we're not duplicating services and that we are making the most efficient use of the resources we have. So Mission Connect is the first piece of Operation Back Home. The second of 4 pieces is Mission Housing. And our goal there is to provide our clients with safe, affordable, and stable housing. And that's a key piece to keeping our clients from furthering down that spiral to where they will be in even more desperate need. The third piece is Mission Jobs. And there we're looking to find our clients living wage jobs, and we focus on high priority occupations that is published by the Workforce Investment Boards and the Department of Labor, and looking to connect our veterans and their spouses and family members with training programs and with other providers that can help them achieve those positions. In all of those programs, particularly our housing and in our jobs programs, we help our clients with financial literacy training. We help them with basic skills level assessment. We do job placement and job counseling. We have a job club here that is extraordinary, helping clients find employment. We bring employers into VLP that are interested in hiring veterans, and they conduct interviews on site. So it's a very intensive case management approach where our case managers work very closely with each of their clients to find the right amount of housing, the right amount of employment, and the right amount of training and skills development that they need to become self-sufficient. The fourth piece of Operation Back Home is Mission Prevent. And one of the key concepts of Operation Back Home is that we want to reach out and touch our clients before they spiral down and are homeless or unemployed or both. And so the Mission Prevent piece is very important. An example of that is the work we do at Veterans Court. We provide mentors to veteran defendants in Veterans Court. And the mentors are military people that can connect with the veteran defendant and help that veteran defendant navigate through that system. So we are very, very proud of the work that we have done there in Mission Prevent on the Veterans Court side to help veterans stop that spiral downward and then help them build back up, becoming more self-sufficient and reliable, self-reliant. What's important to understand about Operation Back Home is that these aren't our Mission Connect, Mission Housing, Mission Jobs, and Mission Prevent. They aren't separate silos. These are all very interconnected missions that really forms a safety net. Whether it's with skills training, assessments, intake, outreach, mentoring, prevention, housing, employment, this safety net gets weaved and it becomes very, very, very secure. And when you look at the safety net in terms of our community partners and our ability to work with other agencies and be able to expand and extend our abilities based on the resources that are here and available in the community, we really do have a safety net where we don't believe anybody needs to slip through. It's a matter of us being able to scale this program in different parts of the programs at different times so that we are able to offer that complete safety net all the time. You know, one of my goals has always been to put a close sign on this agency, saying that we're finished, mission is accomplished, there are no more homeless veterans, no more unemployed veterans, but unfortunately that's not the case. 30% growth in this business is not a good thing. However, to accommodate that growth, we've been very fortunate to have a company do some construction for us in our garage to expand our case management working environment, and also to help us build a room for families, because we're seeing more and more families, a place where children can come and color and have some quiet time before they talk to their case manager. You know, I've been at VLP for 5 years now, and it's been the most rewarding job I've had. And it's been rewarding in the sense that I get to work with a really great team here, and that we, I think, collectively are meeting a real need, and we are adding real value in this community. We're having real impact, we're delivering measurable outcomes, and I'm very excited about that. But this, in our 30th year, I think back to the founders of this agency and the challenges that they recognized and the action that they took to start this agency. And I feel that we're carrying on that very, very important legacy from those that started this agency 30 years ago. And I'm very proud to be a part of that.